Because the U.S. is under attack at the ports, electrical, and water. Let me tell you what's actually happening that they won't tell you. What's up, fam? Welcome back to Tommy Bites TV. Thank y'all for being here today. It has been a heck of a day for me. Ever since last night, I have been going through it with my other channel, you guys. So I have been demonetized over on my second channel, which is my backup channel, Simple Living with Cena, also known as Tommy Bites Life. So yeah, that happened, and I'm dealing with that. And now this is happening. So we're going to dig into this because it's, what are they not telling us in these articles that they're putting out? If it were not for my husband being a truck driver and having privy to some information, I would probably just believe the article that I'm about to give to you now. So I took notes because I'm about to go into Walmart and do a store walkthrough in a different video. But I wanted to let you know from a trucker. This is a warning from a trucker, and I'm the wife of a trucker. And a lot of them know things that we don't know out in what we consider the real world, where they're actually living it and dealing with the issues that are happening. So let's get into what they are not telling us, what they don't want you to know, but I do want you to know. So hit the like button, share the video out, subscribe to the channel. We would love for you to be a part of our family, which I call you guys my cousins over here, because we all family, and family need to stick together. So help me, help you, help everybody else. And by you hitting the like, helps everyone else, because it will push this video out to more people, so more people will know what is going on. And I apologize for the air. I had to turn it up because I'm trying not to have my phone go hot. I'm actually kind of sitting semi-shaded under a tree, and I have my notes here, so if you see me look down, it's because I don't want to leave anything out. So we are under attack. The United States is under attack. Now, I word it like that because I need you to understand the seriousness of this and ask yourself, do I have enough if things were to shut down completely? So if trucks are to pretty much go dark, not be able to unload or load anything from these ports to ship out and bring to these stores, will I have what I need in my home to last me until they figure this out? So y'all, it is hot here. It's 84 degrees. Let me know what it is where you are. Let's get into this. So we're going to start with the ports first that were under attack, which they didn't word it like that in here, but I have it from sources that my husband talked to, that is exactly what it is, and I'll get into that in just a minute. So SC ports temporarily shut down operations Monday and remain closed Tuesday morning. Vendor software issues that impacted one of its servers is what they're saying is the cause of that. So this software issue first forced the SC Ports Authority to suspend all cargo operation at the Port of Charleston, as well as South Carolina's intermodal rail facility, Inland Port Greer and Inland Port Dillon. So not just one location, you guys. It shut it down. So I'm having to hold my phone because it was getting hot in the window. So it says here that no cargo pickup or drop off occurred during this whole process. The initial Sunday update at first indicated that the issue would be delayed until Monday. But then on Monday, port opening at 10 a.m., the opening was postponed 2 more times before the authority called for operations to just shut down, and that was at 1 o'clock on Monday. So this initially started on Sunday. They thought it would be open on Monday. On Monday, about 1 p.m., they said, hey, we're going to have to just shut it down because we're not able to get this back up and going. So where we are now is they said it would be open back up at 5 a.m. on Tuesday, but it was still trying to bring up the system online. So They were also saying that they were working through issues bringing the system gate back up because they couldn't even get the gates open for trucks to enter or leave. There were 3 container ships that were supposed to dock at the Port of Charleston Wandell Welch Terminal on Monday. The workers can still work that particular ship, but no other workers are able to work any other ships. So ships are not being unloaded. So I'm almost to the point where I can bring us up to date, because today is Wednesday and we're at Tuesday now. So as of 11 a.m. Tuesday, 11 container ships are at anchor off the coast of Port of Charleston. So later that day on Tuesday, they were saying that SC Ports have made progress on the gate issue, but not entirely resolved. That brings us to today. It says, as of today, it's back up and running and vessels are being worked on, although cargo operations are still unavailable, with gates to the ports remaining closed for the loading and unloading. So they're still having issues as of today. They only have a certain percent of workers working and nothing's really going. Nothing's really moving in or out. I do apologize for speaking so loud, almost like I'm yelling, but I want to make sure you hear me over my air conditioning. If you made it to this point of the video, I thank you so kindly. Please hit that like button, share this video out, and subscribe to the channel. So what they are not saying and what they don't want us to know is what many companies, trucking companies, are telling their potential drivers that are expected to either pick up loads or drop off loads at the Port of Charleston and these other ports in South Carolina. So what they're saying, what my husband was told by a dispatcher all the way from California, was that this was a cyber attack. This was not just a simple software glitch. Almost like what they told us that happened with the AT&T, US Cellular, Verizon, T-Mobile, that whole incident where it was a glitch in their system. And that glitch led to all of these cellular services going down for hours on end. And that was back in February. So that's what they're not telling us, that this really was a cyber attack on our U.S. ports. This is why I encourage you to just stock up on your water and the food that you eat. It does not have to be anything complicated. It's just as easy as that. The prices are high, but when you can find a sale, find a sale. So let's get into something else that is under attack. And I do want to say thank you to my husband, who is a truck driver, formerly U.S. Army, but is a truck driver now, formerly was a fireman, but is a truck driver now, for giving me this story, okay? And letting me know it's more than what you see in the words that's on the screen. So, cyber attacks against water utilities across the country have been more frequent and severe. So what's happening with that is, on Monday, May 20th, 2024, the Environmental Protection sent out an enforcement alert, okay? This alert was urging water systems to take immediate action to protect the drinking water. Why? Because 70% of utilities inspected by federal officials over the last year have violated standards meant to prevent breaches or intrusions. Back in December, exact date, December 11, 2023, a portion of the Municipal Water Authority of Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, suffered from a cyber attack. There have been cyber attacks throughout the past few years in Florida, Ohio, etc. And what they're doing is attacking the smaller communities. This is all a test to see how far they can get into the system. Y'all, they're even urging small water systems to improve protection against hacks like the ones that have been happening from Russia and Iran, who love to target smaller communities. Some of the changes they need to make is to the passwords. They're not changing their passwords frequently, and they're still allowing employees that are no longer working with the water system to actually have access to water, to the system, to get in there and do things such as turn up the amount of chlorine. Like they just had one recently where they say it was an old employee that went in and did something to, when it sends out the chlorine to the water to treat it. The former employee did this remotely. They still had access and passwords. They elevated the level, so if it was not for someone coming into that small facility that particular day by chance and seeing that this was about to happen, thousands of people would have been probably poisoned. Also, some attacks are not just private entities, they are geopolitical. Right now, they say that China, Russia, Iran are seeking the ability to disable U.S. critical infrastructure, including water and wastewater. So guys, I do encourage you to go out and make sure you have enough water for every individual in your home. Include your pets in that as well. Include the water that you would be using to wash your body with, to drink with, to clean with, etc. I use my old laundry detergent containers, the big ones that I get from Sam's. I don't throw those away. I fill them up. Why? Because you already got the cleaning solution that's on the jug itself. So if you put that water in there, and I mark it gray water, and I'm marking gray water to let me know I can use this to flush my toilets, I can use this to clean with, etc. And then you need to have your drinking water, which I'm about to go and stock back up on some water because it is summertime and my son does a lot of working out and I'm down to a limited amount of water bottles. But consider the jugs, consider saving your juice containers, cleaning them out really well, storing water in that, or soda bottles if you drink soda. Whatever you can store it in, because we don't know where this is all going. And with these attacks happening more frequently, there is no telling, because not just the water systems have been attacked, we have had our electrical grids attacked as well. So get your backup power in store as well. It could be the cyber attack, or it could be weather related. Who knows? But whatever it is, try to be as prepared as you can. I hope this information was news that you can use. I hope that you share this out with other people so more people will know what is happening out here. And sometimes when you're reading articles, you can kind of tell there's more to it. But you can't, put your finger on it, or you can't say for factual that this is what it is. But for factual, this is what a lot of trucking companies were told, that this was a cyber attack. And so they in turn were telling their truckers who were either headed down to the port of Charleston or already there that this is what's happening. So trucks not moving, supplies not moving. Supplies not moving, stores will go empty. Stores going empty means you are going empty. Okay? Y'all take care, stay safe. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll call you.
I've been getting